This is a beautiful place to live and to raise your children. We have lakes surrounding us, beautiful community. People care about one another here in Jay.
I think that people in general do want the best for this community. I think the school is the central part of the town. Most everyone has kids, grandkids, nieces or nephews that have gone through the school, and I think that they all want the best for them.
We have a lot of pride in our town. People back our kids very well. They'll support them in anything that we do, from athletic competitions to school Christmas plays. We always draw big crowds. It'd be nice to have the facilities to support those activities, but it'd also be nice when people come into town, they think, wow, they take care of their kids.
My name is Charles Thomas, Superintendent, Jay Public Schools. A little over a year ago, I was directed by the Board of Education to put together a facilities team to research the needs of Jay Public Schools. The team consisted of board members, staff, administration, and community members.
Projects that we're looking at doing right now are mostly safe rooms. We've had the tornado went through Spavinal. We had a tornado that wiped the school completely out in Joplin. Mayflower, Arkansas had one get wiped out twice.
You think, well, that's not going to happen. The tornado's not going to hit in Jay, Oklahoma. Well, what if it does? A guy told me one time, said, you can afford to be right, but can you afford to be wrong? Well, what if we're wrong and we do have a tornado and we kill 6, 7, 8, 10 kids? I mean, that's tragic.
Right now, there is no safe place for them to be in the event that there is an emergency.
Safety is of utmost importance. An ounce of prevention is, worth a lot.
The 4 projects we have decided on, the first one would be a new elementary cafeteria. This cafeteria would be a multi-purpose center that would include a safe room, a new kitchen, expanding serving lines. It will have a performance area for school programs, and also can be used by the community for meetings, and will have a seating capacity of 500.
For lunch, for the students and breakfast, it would seat about 250. It would give us the option of having 2 lunch lines, which would also speed up our feeding process for the children, as currently we can only have 1 lunch line. It would just be more efficient for the students and the cafeteria workers as well.
The second project will be a complete renovation for the VOAG building and technology education. It'll be a complete upgrade from top to bottom.
The vocational building, the ag building as we call it, is old. It has some problems. The insulation is beginning to fall from the roof. The window frames, the window sills are rotted, and the windows we can't get up or down around the walls of the shop. Do have a leak or 2 in the shop building. And we still run a lot of kids. We have a big enrollment in our agriculture class. And we'll do quite a bit of welding in the shop, and with the wiring being that old, if you get 10, 12 welding out there at the same time, I keep thinking we're liable to burn the place down.
The building has a lot of empty space. With this bond issue, we'll be able to open up that facility and use this unused space to have larger workshops, larger, more modern classrooms.
The technology class across the hall, he also has a lot of students, and he has 7th graders all the way through high school. And so there's still a lot of students that do come through the building.
This is vital to furthering their careers in agriculture, and I think everyone in the community knows how important that is in this area. So I'm really hoping that we're able to do that for the ag program.
The third project will be a safe room, multi-sports facility. It will be a tornado shelter for middle school, high school students, and staff. This facility will have new dressing rooms for fall and spring sports for both girls and boys. We'll have a new wrestling facility and a all-sports weight room as well.
When our students are participating in sports, football, wrestling, weightlifting, they are having to be bused from the campus, off campus, to the field house. and it's a safety hazard. It creates scheduling issues. If we could have that on campus so that the children are not being bused back and forth, it would just be more efficient. It would be safer for the students.
And so this will eliminate that. It will also keep all of our students on campus. In case of emergency, they'll be close to that shelter where they can take cover. One of these projects we're going to work on is to redesign traffic flow around the school district. Presently at the elementary, the pre-K building, traffic flow gets snarled because there's not an easy drop-off and pickup area.
At the elementary schools where it's the worst. You know, you've got little kids, and sometimes if they see something, they want to break and run, and they don't always look for cars. You know, that's stuff that they're learning while they're in school.
The upper elementary and the middle school kind of is the same deal. It runs into a bottleneck right there, and a lot of people will pull in and then are having to back up as kids are going to classes or going to a different building, and the safety issue of that is a problem.
This bond issue will add covered walkways, a separation between foot traffic and vehicles to make it much safer. You'll see a big improvement in dropping off and picking up your kids before and after school. On August 26, 2014, Jay Public Schools will ask for your support on a $12,470,000 bond issue to complete these 4 projects. The first question most people have is, what is this going to cost me? I'll just take 2 extremes. If your current property tax is $100, the annual increase will be $13.86, $1.16 per month. If your current property tax is $1,000, it'll be $138.84, or $11.55 a month.
I don't know if everyone realizes that even if you don't have students in the school district currently, if you have property in this area and in this community, this is going to help our community to grow. This is going to bring people into our community, increasing our revenue, and just overall help our community to continue to thrive.
Anything that you can do to help your school and the community is just a plus.
It is our responsibility to provide our students not only with the educational background, but also with the facilities to compete in a global market.
I'm very proud of our school district. We have some very fine teachers. We have very good staff. We also have some very good kids. We have very good kids in our school district, and given the chance, they can accomplish a lot.